Thank you, President. And I rise this evening to speak on the convenience killing of Victorian shelter animals petition. I never met Dash the greyhound, but he's been described to me as an adorable weirdo. Now, anyone who has ever known and loved a greyhound will understand exactly what that means. He loved to spend his days on the couch, sleeping on his back with all four legs splayed into the air. While I didn't know Dash, I do know another wonderful black greyhound named Sputnik. Sputnik is our family dog, and just like Dash, he too is forever scarred by the abuses of the greyhound racing industry. But with time and love, Sputnik came out of his shell. He loves going to the beach, playing with his soft toys, and every year on his birthday he gets a special doggy cake. My Sputnik is no different to Dash, but Dash wasn't given this opportunity to flourish. Dash, a young, healthy greyhound, was killed. You see, after racing, Dash ended up in the care of a large, well-known Melbourne shelter. I'm not going to name them because the reality is what they did to Dash isn't unique to the way this one shelter operates. It is ingrained within the whole system in Victoria. Dash's foster carer, a young woman named Claire, was asked to return him to the shelter so that he could be adopted. After continuously following up on him and being advised incorrectly that he was doing fine, her probing uncovered the truth. Dash was killed because he was too anxious. This is an all too common death sentence for cats and dogs that end up in the shelter system. Treatable, workable conditions are put in the too hard basket. Rescue groups fighting for reform call it convenience killing. So what's the solution? There are two things the government can do to end convenience killing of companion animals. The first step is transparency around the killing of animals. Killing an animal should not be the first and only option. I don't object to animals being euthanised where the motivation is mercy. If an animal is crippled, in pain, or otherwise has no quality of life, I think it's understandable that they be free from suffering. But this does not apply to the overwhelming number of animals killed in shelters in Victoria. It must be made mandatory for all shelters and pounds across the state to report 1, that they plan to kill an animal, 2, when they have killed an animal, and most importantly, 3, why they've killed an animal. This model has been implemented in a number of American states and it has lowered kill rates dramatically. The second change that will save the lives of animals in shelters is to allow rescue groups, organised NGOs that foster and place companion animals with new homes to take any animal that's placed onto a kill list and provide them with a rehabilitation and care. Currently, rescue groups regularly report they are locked out of providing this life-saving service. Some shelters, for a variety of reasons, would prefer to kill animals than allow them to be taken by a rescue group. Now, I appreciate that rescue groups are not currently registered or regulated, and there exist concerns about the level of care that individual groups can provide. They tell me they are happy to be regulated if it means they can do their job more fully and more professionally. Rescue groups already do a great job in Victoria. Let's support their compassionate interventions and allow them to provide a way out for animals that might otherwise be killed, not for their lack of quality of life, not for mercy, but for convenience. This is the largest parliamentary e-petition ever presented in this place, and the message is loud and clear. It's time to reform shelters. It's time for accountability and transparency. It's time to give rescue groups the opportunity to assist animals.
Thank you.
It's time to ensure the shelters who do the right thing aren't tarnished by those who do the wrong thing, and it's time to end convenience killing in Victoria. Thank you, President.
Thank you.